Okay, so Leah's fixing to drill me some more hose for another compost bin. Instead of using the trash can this time, I'm going to use one more that's sideways. These are the air holes that he's putting in. That way air can go in, but they're not too big that rodents can get into them. So I'm doing the one with the trash can and one with the tub because it is a lot cheaper to use a tub than it is a trash can. The tubs you can get for about $5 each. The trash cans, depending on where you live and where you can get it at, is probably about $12, $13, $14. Need me to do something? And then on the bottom, do you need to make a starter hole in it in the middle or anything with that?
No.
No? Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna blow my phone off, excuse me. It's got the little plastic particles on it now. So now he's gonna make the hose for the drainage on the bottom and where you can So remember, everything that we're doing is not anything of my idea, because I've never done it in my life. I will give credit to all the hundreds of YouTube videos that I have watched, taking a little bit of this one and a little bit of that one. Seeing what works in my own situation. And that is that. Thank you, honey.
Yep.
That's my retired husband now. He's no longer a trucker after 44 years?
43.
Yep. So now he's a retired husband.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got these all done. All of these like plastic stuff needs to come off. You don't want those in your compost. Oh, where's my hole? Oh, they're too close. I try to look over my phone what I'm doing and then I don't realize it. My phone ain't even on the thing. I'm trying to stay busy. I want to say thank you to everybody for sending their condolences for my little COVID. Okay, so this is a compost bin. See, the first year we're gonna have to end up buying some organic potting mix. This is on the outside, so that's okay. And then after that, I shouldn't have to buy any more because I can, I don't know, what do you call it, refurbish? I don't know. Where I can still use the same dirt. I just have to do some stuff to it, which will be another whole separate video. And then, so see, this is the compost. Okay, this is gonna be a compost. So instead of me having to, in the trash can, dig way down, try to mix everything, this is more long ways, and it's cheaper, the tubs, a lot cheaper. This one here is just going to be like a planting box. It's planting / compost. The reason I'm not putting hose in it is because the drainage hose are just, oh, he didn't even do this one. Honey, we forgot to do this one.
I asked if you wanted to drill holes.
Oh. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, so he's going to drill holes in this. And what this is going to be is the drainage hose, because what this one's going to do, the purpose of it is to create compost tea, which is very, very important for the plants. And I should not have to buy any Miracle-Gro, any feeder, for plants, nothing like that, because I'm going to be doing my own compost tea. So he did ask me if I needed hose. I said no. For some reason I thought we'd already done them. I thought he meant hose on the bottom. So now he's got to plug his drill back up. Let me turn this around for him. So those are going to be where the tea will come out the bottom. Whoa. Let me hold it. Okay, that's it. Thank you, honey. Okay, so that is what I need that for. Now, I will turn the camera off and I will go to the back so I can, oh, I got to get all that out from in there too. These little pieces. Okay, we got those out. That way I can explain how that's going to work. Okay, so now to explain things. So this one here is another compost, like I say, just like this trash can here, okay? But instead of being long ways, it's yellow, well, up and down is sideways. So this is going to go over there to another spot. Now, when you are, if you decide to go this route, if anybody's watching this, make sure that the number, let me see if you can see it. I'm in the sun. I'm trying to, I don't know. Where is it? Where is it? Let me turn it this way. Okay, right there. Make sure this is a number 5. That means it's food grade. So you can get a 2, a 4, a 5. 2, 4, or 5. That's food grade. You can use it. It's good for your plants, good for food, whatever you put in it, okay? Don't get a number 3. Number 3 is not food grade, okay? Now, number 1s are more of the clear, transparent type totes. If you want to get a 1, you can, but it's not going to last from all the research that I've been doing and watching. And the clear ones, the number 1, they break down, they crack, they dry out like in a year. So don't even waste your money on those, okay? And again, anything I'm learning, It's not my ideas. I'm giving credit to all the hundreds of videos that I watch. I'm giving all of those people all of the credit because I am learning myself. Okay, so this, what I will do is, after my husband, they got to do work on the back of the house here, on the gutters and all of that. And so I'm not going to use this at the moment, but he's making me another table for here. I will probably end up putting this somewhere on the side and digging the ground after the work gets done, and he edges back here, mows whatever he does. Then I'm going to take a patch of the top soil off where all the grass and stuff is. I'm going to place this here, and then I'm going to do the same thing as I did to that one there. Okay, so now to explain this tub here, that I didn't put no hose in it anywhere except for here, the 3 drain hose. This is what I'm going to do to make compost tea. Okay, so I'm just going to move my sticks and stuff over. This trash can, it won't be here. I will be moving it probably there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is see if I can explain this properly to you. Okay, this is going to be like half compost, where I throw the table scraps and stuff like that in here. Okay, and then I am going to have probably to about right here. Then I will have about this much topsoil. Okay, right here. Then what I'm going to do is, since all of this stuff underneath will be breaking down, what I'm going to do is, on top of the soil here, I'm going to place like these smaller containers for my herbs and stuff, like the smaller ones. Just kind of keep in your head, the soil will be about right there. Okay, so these would be sitting in here about like this. Okay, and they will kind of be, you know, spread out. There'll be another space here for this one here. So they're not going to be sitting down here, they're going to be sitting up here inside. But I'm just going to do like this to kind of give you an idea. Excuse me. Let's put this one. I can't get these two apart with one hand, so it'll just kind of go like that. I have 2 other smaller ones. Let's see. This would be sitting on the soil. Remember, these right here would be up here, and then this will be up here like this too. Okay, and they'll be sitting about like this. Okay, and now what I will do is, my herbs will be planted in here. They will be sitting on here. So as I water my plants up here, the water is also going to go down into here, into this tub here. Keep in mind that I'll have like worms in here because I'll have soil that I'll get from our own property, our own natural soil with the worms in it. And with these pots sitting on top like this, the worms can be in here and the worms will be in this tub. Okay, so they will be, all the stuff will be breaking down, doing their thing. Now all the water that's collecting in here in the tub, I will put a little bitty stick or something in the back and I'll have this like sitting like this, about like this, and I will just have it where it's tilted just slightly like this, so the water will drain through these hoses. Okay, Now, let me grab a bucket, be right back. Okay, then I will get a bucket like, now this is 2 buckets. I couldn't get them apart to start the video, but just to show you that that'll be sitting a little bit lower because there's 2 buckets. I just need 1 bucket. Now, hey honey, now what will happen is this will be tilted and the compost water from the plants on top and from the dirt, the soil, the shavings, kitchen shavings, everything will drain out of those hoses. It will be slightly like that into this bucket. Now I'm going to have a lid. Huh?
Right here.
Yeah, thanks, honey.
I'm going to put braces 4 of, I guess.
Okay. Okay, so then what will happen is I'm going to have a lid on the bucket, and I'm going to have the lid where the lid is turned upside down, so it'll have a lip on it, so as the water's draining from here, the lid will also have hose all in the top of it so that the liquid will drain from here down. Okay, now the lid will be upside down, it will be full of hose. Okay, then I will have another planter with herbs in it. You can put herbs, you can put tomatoes, you put whatever. Then this is going to sit on top of that lid also. Okay, so this has got hose in it, so it's going to also drain down, and then it's going to drain into the bucket. What comes out the very end, what ends up in the bucket, is called compost tea, which is extremely potent, better than the food, from what I'm understanding, that you can buy at the store. So I'm trying to do everything to where we're self-efficient, where we don't have efficient, whatever the word is, so we don't have to go buy anything. Okay, now how to use that is you just put like 1 scoop in another bucket to
You're not going to leave these here, are you?
what?
I'll have to nail that right there.
I'll have to move them for you to mow, and then we're going to put the other stuff down.
So,
that's when it's raining out here. I can stand on it and I'll be slushing in mud.
yeah.
Okay, so then how you use it is you just get you like a ladle or a measuring cup, whatever. Buy one of those, you might have one around the house, or you can use another little small bucket about the size of a watering can. Okay, so if you have another little small bucket around the house, don't go buy anything extra. So you would put 1 scoop of the compost tea in it, we'll just say in the little bucket, and then fill it up rest with water, and that will be a good solution. And then you just pour it into like a ladle amount in each pot, like when you need to feed them. So for what I have here, that would be perfect for it, and that's what you call compost tea. Now there's also another way you can also make it, and you can just use a bucket like this. Okay, you'll probably need you'll need 2 buckets, so just use 1 bucket. Put some of your leaves in it from your garden. I don't have any leaves in my garden yet because I don't have a garden yet. I'm just working on it, but in the future I can also do that. Just get your bucket, use some, like say if you're growing lettuce or whatever, cut some of the lettuce leaves off, throw it inside the bucket, add some water to it, and just let it sit. Just let it sit. When it starts like stinking and smelling, that means it's fermenting really good. I'm sure fermenting's not the correct word, but you know what I mean. And then when it gets to that point, then you use it the same way. So where the second bucket comes in on the side is you can, as this is, gets like kind of full, whatever, you scoop just the liquid out. Leave the leaves and stuff in it. Just the liquid. You scoop the liquid out, put it in another bucket. You can water it down and then use it that way. Okay? All right, everybody.